When I work with clients, and even when I'm working on supporting my own hormones, I use a lot of different resources, including testing and supplements. But at the end of the day, diet plays one of the biggest roles in natural hormone balance. So today we're going to talk about 5 foods you should eat on a daily basis if your goal is to balance your hormones naturally. I'm Kelsey Ale. I'm a certified functional nutritionist, a restorative wellness practitioner, and I help women learn how to heal their gut, age well, and love doing it. If you want more information on gut health, women's health, and hormones and healthy aging, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video. So let's dive in. Fatty acids and healthy fats are our first hormone balancing foods to look at. Sex hormones are built in part by cholesterol and fat is essential for our hormone production. So getting plenty of healthy fats, a combination of saturated, monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, is key to getting all the building blocks you need for healthy hormones. This is where something like seed cycling can come in, if that's something you're familiar with or into. Seed cycling revolves around eating specific types of seeds at different phases of your cycle to promote hormone health. I'm not going to go into depth into it today, but if you want to know more about it, let me know in the comments. Definitely avoid low-fat diets and consider supplementing with EFAs, essential fatty acids like omega-3s. Omega-3 and omega-6 balance is really important here for hormone balance naturally, but we do tend to get plenty of omega-6 from our diet, especially if we eat foods like corn, nuts, seeds, and eggs. So foods like wild-caught salmon, flaxseed, pumpkin seeds, avocados, eggs with the yolks, and olive oil are great options here for healthy fats that give you great cholesterol and EFAs. Root vegetables and starchy, colorful veggies are also your friends on a hormone balancing diet. Whole food sources of complex carbs are really important for endocrine function and therefore for hormone balance. Complex carbs are important for cellular energy and also from micronutrients and the minerals and vitamins that support endocrine health and proper hormone health. Plus, they're a great source of fiber, which is also important for helping maintain healthy hormone balance by helping the body by binding to and carrying out spent or broken down hormones. Side note, blood sugar balance is also a big key to natural hormone balance, so do your best to avoid refined carbs and sugars and choose the rainbow of root veggies and starchy carbs and of course green veggies as well, but make sure you get those good whole food complex carbs in. Adequate protein and amino acids are also really important for natural hormone balance. I've been talking a little bit more lately about getting your 100 grams of protein a day, so this is something I've been focusing on more also personally. Checking and tracking your protein intake is going to be especially important if you're plant-based, and in particular if you're plant-based and experiencing hormone imbalances, or if you previously were plant-based, or if your digestion is potentially compromised and you don't think you're digesting protein well when you do eat meat or animal protein. Getting in enough amino acids from protein and making sure you're digesting them is key. If you are plant-based and don't consume any animal sources of protein at all, it's really important to do your research and combine your proteins and make sure you're including protein isolates like protein powders in your diet to ensure you're getting adequate protein and all the amino acids you need for healthy hormone balance. Otherwise, meat, poultry, eggs, seafood, and dairy, if you can tolerate it, are all great sources of complete protein that your body can assimilate easily, so include plenty of them in your diet on a daily basis. Next, liver supporting foods. Our liver is so crucial for good hormone balance because it's doing the job of breaking down spent hormones and then passing them on to the colon so they can be flushed out of our body with all that good fiber we just got from our root vegetables. Another side note, if you deal with constipation, that's something you definitely need to work on for hormone balance. I have a whole other video on constipation causes in women that you can check out, but I am getting off on a tangent here, so definitely work on addressing constipation, especially if you have hormone imbalance issues. So, by eating bitter foods, particularly dandelion greens and ginger, you're going to start to support proper liver health. These two foods especially are high in antioxidants and vitamins like A, C, K, and zinc, which are all important for supporting proper liver function and therefore for hormone balance. For dandelion greens, you can get similar benefits from drinking dandelion tea, but eating the whole leaf is really where it's at if you're up for it. It can be pretty bitter and it can be an acquired taste for some people. Ginger, on the other hand, is a little easier to work into your meals, and there are tons of great recipes that use it as an ingredient. Lastly, we have cruciferous vegetables. These may also benefit people looking to balance their hormones, specifically people who are experiencing estrogen dominance. Cruciferous vegetables are veggies like broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, radishes, and these vegetables contain diindolylmethane, or DIM, D-I-M, which is a phytonutrient that improves estrogen metabolism, meaning it helps your body break down and process estrogen more efficiently so excess estrogen can be excreted from the body. So get those crucifers. They also add some good fiber for you, so they go a really long way in helping support healthy hormone levels. So we have healthy fats, root vegetables and complex carbs, adequate protein, and bitter foods that help support the liver that should all be part of your daily diet if your goal is to balance your hormones naturally. Also, remember to eat plenty of cruciferous vegetables if balancing out estrogen dominance is your goal, and this is something to consider if you're in perimenopause or moving towards perimenopause. Estrogen dominance can be really common in perimenopause if you have some of those associated hormone imbalances starting to show up, or if you have a condition like PCOS. So I hope this information has been helpful. I'd love to hear any questions you have in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts. If you liked this information and want to learn more about supporting your health naturally and building the right habits for aging well as a woman, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video. Also, if you could, give me a thumbs up. It helps my channel out a lot. So give it a like, share it with your friends. Thank you for watching. Remember, hydrate and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.